Hi there, good morning and happy new month to you. How's the month going? I hope it's going great. Here with me, God has been faithful and I'm sure is also faithful to you over there. In case you're new to this channel, this is Queen Esther Wines Frank and by Native Drabon. Please kindly do well to subscribe to my channel, like the videos and turn on the notification buttons for new videos. And to all my subscribers so far, I really appreciate you. I said thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. God bless you. All right, in today's video I want to continue from where I stopped on diplomacy. In my previous video, I asked the question, can anyone be a diplomat? And the answer I gave was no and yes. And I gave my reasons why I said no and yes as my answers. And please, if you really want to know why I made a statement, please go back to that video, watch it. I'm super sure that I'm really convinced that there's something you have to learn from it. So please do well to watch the video. And a month ago, I made a video on diplomacy from the past. And diplomacy from the past, it's really what brings us to the diplomacy in the present. So it's that video I want to link with this video, and that's of diplomacy from the past. I made mention of diplomacy in the centuries past. In the past centuries, the kind of diplomacy that was being practiced in the past centuries. And I made mention of the 15th to the 18th centuries diplomacy, and that of the 19th and 20th century diplomacy. And that of the 20th century diplomacy, it would be like a guide into the new diplomatic order or into the new diplomatic era or practice. So let's see. Yeah, I said the 20th century diplomacy is the one that will usher in the 21st century diplomacy. What I mean there is the 20th century diplomacy and that of the 21st century has not much different. In fact, there is no difference at all. That's what I mean is that of the 15th century was a kind of traditional, and while this of the 20th century had to do with different types, that's oil diplomacy, dollar diplomacy, and economic diplomacy or monetary diplomacy. So that of the monetary, oil and dollar is what is still existing presently, is what is still useful in the diplomatic world today in the 21st century. So what I say, if I say that diplomacy has no different from that of 20th century and the 21st century, in the sense that it's only an upgrade, it's only taking a new dimension, a new shape, a new dynamics, following the present world situation, following the technological know-how, the rise in technology, following the things around us that makes diplomacy to take a different shape, to have a different reasoning, to have a different view of how to improve in diplomatic practice. And that's it. That's what makes it be as if it's different when it's not. It's actually not different, and it cannot be different. It's only moving ahead. It's only improving from what it used to be. Yeah, the 21st century diplomacy, it's known as modern day diplomacy. Modern day diplomacy, as the name implies, has to do with the 21st century, the new era, the new practice of diplomacy. In modern day diplomacy, international organizations and non-governmental initiatives are also included with the state government. Today, successful international and transnational alliance building is the most essential requirement of effective diplomacy. Diplomacy in the 21st century is more proactive, multi-directional, and innovative than ever before. We can look back that it was proactive, multi-directional, and innovative in the 20th century, the 20th centuries past. But then, the things that has transpired, that has taken place within this time of the 21st century has made it to be more than what it used to be. Now this changes, these happenings have led to what we have globalized